New day. Today's project, we got to wash the sap tanks up in the pump house. I've been sitting up there for about 10 months, so I always wash the tanks at the end of the season, but in the off season when they're sitting in the building, dust, critters, mice, spiders, you name it, they crawl around up there and everything gets all filthy and dirty. So I always give them a good wash right before season starts. Everything I've been watching, we've got next week with really cold weather. After that, they're talking about some warming possible. So we might get into some sap running weather and temperatures. So today, I've got to put the gathering tank on the back of my truck, which is up at the pump house. I got to run up there quick, throw that on, come back down here to the house, and we're going to put about 200 gallons, 250 gallons of water in the tank. We'll head up to the pump house and we'll start giving all the tanks a good wash. So up here at the pump house, right here is my gathering tank. I got the doors open. So we got to get that loaded up on and into the back of my truck. So usually I can do it by myself. It's a little tricky, but it's a little icy out here. So got to be careful, I don't slip and break a leg. So we'll get this tank up in the back of the truck. All right, so that wasn't too bad. So I got to put my valve in the back of it, which is this guy right here. So we'll thread this in the back quick. All right, so I got the valve on there. I'm gonna grab my ratchet straps, which I'm gonna strap it down after I get the water in it. So here's my ratchet straps. They're sitting under here. All right, we got the tank loaded. We're gonna head back down to the house. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna hook garden hose on the spigot outside the house, and we gotta fill this up. Kind of in a hurry this morning. We got another snowstorm coming. It's supposed to start at noon. It's 9 o'clock right now. So I wanna try to get all this done before it starts getting nasty. They're talking like 3 to 6 inches and some sleet and freezing rain. So probably not the best day to do this, but it has to get done. So it looks like we're gonna have a warming trend starting after next week. So supposed to get real cold after tomorrow for this upcoming week, and talking about a possible nor'easter snowstorm. So, but after that, it looks like we might start getting a warming trend. So these tanks, like I say, I wash them every year at the end of the season, but they sit through the off season and they get dusty, they get dirty, you get mice, I've actually had snakes in my tank this year. I don't understand how those are getting in there, but they are. Try to do a good cleaning at the end of the season, and then I usually do one before the start of the season, and then I wash them like every other day throughout the season. So it is a food grade product, so you want to make sure you keep things nice, sanitized and clean. So we're heading back to the house right now, and we'll back in and we'll get some water in this tank. Got the hose hooked up to the spigot. The spigot's turned on. We're filling the tank with water. I'll show you what we got. Pressure washer loaded up. That's good to go, and we got some water in the tank. Yeah, just shy of 200 gallons. So we'll let this run for just a little bit longer, and then we'll head up to the pump house. I'm a little bit worried too, because it warmed up yesterday and the day before, and everything turned to ice under the snow. So I'm hoping I can get in there and get turned around with this water on, and not lose my truck in the snowbank up there. So hopefully everything goes good when we get there. Getting ready to pull up in here to the pump house. We'll see how things go. I got to get out and take a look at this. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. So usually I park right here sideways and back of my truck right up to the door here. So I'll see if I can get this thing turned around. I'll back up and I'll pull out in there and then back straight up to the door. It should be pretty good. All right, well, it wasn't bad at all, actually. I made it up in here. There is definitely ice underneath that snow, but just enough snow to get some traction. So I backed up here to the door. I can drop the tailgate here, get this stuff out of here quick. Got everything hooked up finally. I forgot my submersible pump. I had to go back home for it. Pressure washer's running down there. Here we go. Halfway home with this first tank. So this tank right here is my main head tank. This one gets pretty dirty, but it's getting pretty now. A little bit of just a light vinegar spray with warm water usually cleans it right up beautiful. You look down in there now. Continue washing this tank and then we'll jump over to this one behind me. That one is washed. I'll show you. I don't usually wash tanks when it's this cold. It's like only 20 some degrees out today, but running out of time to get these things washed and it's been cold forever, so this one is done. That one's done. We'll move over and do this next one. Man, brutal in here today. That one's pretty good and washed. So I'm gonna take my mop or my broom end and just chase. I have to chase the water all the way to the drain so it'll drain out. All right, so got everything moved over here. Pressure washers out here, scrubbers out here, hoses all good to go. So we're gonna wash these two 1,100 gallon tanks right here. You can see this one's pretty dirty. Got some sawdust in there, some filings from doing that plumbing on the wall. So we'll wash this one first. We got to open up this valve so it'll drain outside. Oh, hope that drain opens. Man, that's tight. Man, it shouldn't be that tight. I don't like those valves. Eventually I want to replace everything with stainless steel ball valves because they're so much stronger and so much better. So, but that valve, I'll wash that tank, it'll allow it to come right down this pipe and right out the door. I gotta open up this one right here. Oh man, don't tell me that's froze. Oh, we might have a problem with that. I want to be careful I don't snap that off. So I think I'll start washing that tank, and when that water hits that valve, it should thaw it out. So, but we'll wash this tank and we'll wash this tank and we'll get the heck out of here and get back home, get everything unloaded, pull in the garage before we get this snow. And we got problems with that pressure washer. It won't start. All right, so I got the pressure washer working again. Somehow I'm leaking gas past the carburetor. I don't know what's going on. I think it was flooded, so I got to start. Let's wash this thing. Got a bunch of remnants of some mice in that one. You can see the hide off of it. All right, we'll clean this one quick. I was able to get that drain open over there once that water got up there. One left to go. We're out of here. That's it. The last tank is clean. Got a little problem in my drain here. So my end cap, I have holes. I drilled holes into it, just small bunch of small holes. Well, the remnants of these mice, their hide and stuff has got down over those holes, and it's not allowing this to drain out very good. So I might have to stick a screwdriver up in there to get it loosened up, but we are there. All 4 tanks are clean. It's freezing in here. My hands are about numb. So I'm gonna get everything picked up, get it on the back of my truck out there, and we're gonna get out of here. So thanks for watching.